gift from the night. I love winning!
Alrighty, well, they've got a couple of counters here and there, a couple of good ideas up their sleeves. Let's see how they execute in game number 1 of Team Just Era versus Nigma, the new Nigma. They're back. It really does feel like this team is kind of re-impassioned to start taking some games and start getting some wins. You know, a couple of the other tier 1 teams, which have been dominant for such a long time, you know, the classic top liners have felt like they've been kind of, you know, OG secret. They've been kind of coasting a little bit through this tournament and through some previous ones as well, having maybe lost a bit of their flair. But Nigma with their captain back, you know, they're looking to take some wins here. So it's going to be very interesting to watch them play out versus this fresh new stack of players who are, you know, well known and well loved and very, very good at this game as well. I'm really excited to watch this one, and yeah, this draft, as I said, I think it's pretty even, maybe even for favorite a little bit, but I love that we've got that division between us and the so a lot of people suggesting that Nigma are heading the other way. Meanwhile, Solo, what's he up to here?
You blew it.
Wait up.
He slows down the storm.
Don't be mad.
All right. Okay. Take that, Weehaw, I guess. Yeah, it's worth mentioning as well, we've seen this Enchantress do horrible things to Slardar as well, where she can just take off that that Guardian sprint with the enchant. Very annoying for Mind Control to play into, just kind of locks down his movement in these team fights, and against the high mobility of these 404 heroes, he could find himself being kited a little bit. But you always have that corrosive haze to come out onto the Alchemist as and when it's needed, especially inside those chronospheres as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nah, it's a very kind of low aggression lane. I mean, Nigma, their supports are very low aggression indeed. You've got this Witch Doctor, you've got this Phoenix. We were saying how, you know, this is what the Alchemist picked into. So clearly Ramses just sees this. He's the draft of this team. He sees this and he says, hey, that's a free out game if ever I've seen one. You know, I know I'm not going to be pressured in the early game and I'm going to give myself a good start. That's what he's believing anyway.
Stop it.
We'll see if that comes to light here. It's Ramses. Yeah.
That shot.
Ooh. Yeah, could have finished him off there, but unfortunately the arrow just catches on a creep and stops him from drawing that kill out, unfortunately, for Sumail. Does now have a bottle of his own.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Well, Ramses lets his courier die. GH, though, taking some damage. Doesn't have the Icarus dive, by the way, so this is just going to be a decent amount of harass absorbed by him, but with that Fairy Fire, he's absolutely fine.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, always misleading when they've got that Fairy Fire in their inventory. Always have the ability to just burst themselves up a little bit. Yeah, Zayac, still no rotation from him. He's just been playing with the creeps up at top, making the pulls and interrupting Kuro's pulls where possible as well. Trying to be a thorn in Nigma's side as much as possible, but without really trying to make these kills happen. I mean, I guess you never really want to play too much around an Alchemist, because if you don't make those kills happen, you're just going to take away his XP, and he's going to be a sad boy. onto the storm at mid, but with GH and Weehaw on top of Sumail here, there could be some trouble as they will just trade pretty heavily, and Sumail has to back himself away. Luckily that miss up high ground saves a bit of his HP pool. Yeah, and oh no, an arcane rune for a storm spirit. He's giving it the chef's kiss, look at that. Mwah, love it. Wow, he's going in deep here, and that is not going to work out well. Meanwhile, down at bottom lane, Ramses is getting run down by GH and Mind Control as they get on top of him, and the Bash of the Deep comes through, and they get that kill onto Zayac. They look forward towards the Enchantress as well. She's going to get under the tower, but they are not chilling. But they will now turn around when they're under that tower. But yeah, I mean, let's go back to that play at mid, because that is the headline story for this early game right now. What the hell just happened?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. But
set in stone.
The prize is mine.
Stupendous!
yep, hit that 6th level nice and easily. Have got the arcane rune if he wants to speed things up a bit, but might want to use it for a rotation, or when he comes back to mid with his level 6, could be an opportunity there. I just want to point out that this CS on Miracle is very, very high. He's 32 and 6 on the Faceless Void, so no one's pressure really hasn't been much, and considering how much this Earth Spirit's been hanging around around this top lane as well, I think that's a little bit disappointing that Miracle's been able to get so much out of this top lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I've been wanting this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Denied.
Yeah, great point actually, great point. Let's have a look at the net worth. Yeah, I mean, he's a little bit further behind in net worth actually when you look at that, but still pretty far ahead of no one. But I do like this Mask of Madness rush though, clearly just saying like, hey, you know, if I get myself a nice early Molded Mask, oh, we get to kill in the mid lane onto Zayac. Sumail looking for some revenge though, he's got himself the haste rune. We has no mana, he might just be dead. The arrow doesn't connect. GH on top of Sumail here. Sumail just trying to run him down with right clicks. He gets under that tower though, and he will be okay on the storm thanks to that fairy fire. Sumail though is not chilling with GH here. Forces him out as well. The Starstorm doing so much damage.
Dire are scanning.
Time for the dash ping in all chat.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh, okay, okay. The king is back. Gets a clean kill onto GH at mid.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, that was an arrow at mid, by the way. I'm not sure if the Cubs caught that. I wasn't watching, but yeah, very nice arrow at mid. Oh, he assures us he got it. What a guy. Trying to pull us the Pythian Lagoon. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. The combo is in. Mirana tries to help out with an arrow, but Miracle sidesteps it easily and gets himself away. Well, still looking. Maybe looking to drop a bit of DNGs down onto Miracle. He's got that time walk away, though, perfectly fine. And that's going to put an end to things. Yeah, I mean, Miracle, though, going for this Mask of Madness straight into the Midas. Oh, dear. Zayac's in some trouble. We are trying to blow him up, but the TP comes off in time. Zayac gets away, steals the double damage rune, and gets himself out just in time. But yeah, anyway, I do want to mention this Midas because this isn't an item we've been seeing particularly popularly recently. Popularly? I'm sure that's the word. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty wild. Meanwhile, Sumail playing around with GH here. He's actually going to try and jump him as he comes out with a Starstorm, and that's going to be a double kill for Sumail up here in the top lane. Getting some serious work done on this Mirana, playing so aggressively. Finding these deep kills and making a lot of space for his Alchemist in the process. Yeah. Don't doubt the king. Meanwhile, no one could be in some trouble right here. He does drop down that poison nova, but it's looking like it might be the end for the Venomancer as the stun comes through, and they just have so much damage to jump down on his head. See you later, no one.
Looking for me?
Yeah, knows that he can trade pretty well with him with his Mask of Madness and his Time Walk. So Ramsey's heading in towards this Battle Fury at okay rate. You know, he's had a pretty good game. Jump forward onto Miracle, but this roll doesn't quite land from Zayac. Doesn't quite connect there. So no kill onto the Faceless Void. Yeah, I gotta say, Mirana is a very bold pick to pick up whenever you're playing on ping, by the way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm over here.
See you later, Solo. Gonna get run down with that Corrosive Haze, but down in bottom lane it's Zayac who falls. Meanwhile, playing around with the Slardar here. Done a lot of damage coming out from Mind Control. He's got another bash in just a few seconds here. Sumail does have that pounce to get himself away. Meanwhile, Kuro goes down elsewhere on the map. Wait, what? Solo... How did Solo just kill him?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, the poison from the Veno earlier on, the Wild Wing Ripper just pecks him down. Oh my goodness.
Dire's top tower is
The
under
death
attack.
recap is hilarious. He just got pecked to death. What a savage.
The fun begins.
Medieval shit. Uh-oh, roll forwards onto the storm. Maybe the arrow will connect. It will. Oh no, that is a dead storm. Sumail gets it from the high ground. The 200 IQ, 200 ping arrows connecting here. That's what we like to see.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen.
You know, of all the players, we can never resist a nice juicy carrot in front of his face, can he?
Here I am.
Yeah. Bottom lane, Chronosphere out into the Venomancer. He is going to lose his life once again. Gets off that ulti before he dies, but die most certainly shall. That's going to be death number 3 for no one currently on this Veno. Playing a very sacrificial Venomancer. He is. Exactly, that's what you gotta say. You don't say I've died, you say Chrono's down as a jump here onto the Air Spirit. He has that stick, he has that infused raindrops to keep himself tanky. Oh, somehow they don't interrupt that. Maybe the burn? No, it's not enough. They won't finish the job. He gets himself out. Meanwhile, Solo just jumps straight into Weehar's face. There's a brave little Enchantress, and she is gonna meet her demise very quickly as the arrow connects onto the Witch Doctor, but Weehar controlling up Sumail quite nicely. He's got a Corrosive Haze. Needs to get himself out, pops that illusion rune. Is it gonna be enough to get himself away? It's not. He's got that Maledict on him, and there's gonna be some nail falling. Supernova used as well just to chase off the side of 404, as they will lose a skirmish pretty poorly and lose control of their jungle because of it.
Radiant's
No one once again making his way down to this bottom lane just to try and defend that tower, kind of realizing that, well, you know, once Chrono's back up, I'm probably going to die again. It's fine. Yep.
Don't be mad.
Yeah, they've been running around helping out this Mirana make some aggressive plays, as you say, on the lanes, and there has been not much stacking going on. Not two heroes you typically associate with stacking, though, really, the Enchantress and the Earth Spirit. But, yeah.
Stupendous!
lane. They've got the silence down onto him as well. Just dropping the whole kitchen sink onto Miracle. They will be able to bring him down, and that is a high value kill. 400 gold given the way of Zayac at 14 minutes. That is a wealthy void and a huge kill for 404.
Are fortified.
Oh no, he's gonna stun himself.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Ramses.
attack.
Kuroky's just getting soloed by Sumail on the sidelines. Nice little pick off there from the Mirana. The reveal of the Yule Scepter gets him that kill onto the support. And he's still hanging around. He's still saying hello to GH and Weehaw here. Has another arrow available in 1 second. He might be able to land this one. Oh, that is nice. Onto GH, locking him down along with the slow. He does get off that Icarus dive, but Zayac is ready and waiting. Finds him, playing backstop, and finds a kill onto GH. Beautifully done from this Just Era team right now. They're playing some nice Dota. This is pretty tidy from them. Much tighter than we've seen from them so far.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A soldier's fortune.
Earth's bounty.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Exactly, and Storm is going for this Orchid as well, so it's going to be a preemptive counter to that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep. Yeah. He didn't have it before. It's not going to be much use against this Mirana unless she Yules preemptively. Maybe you can find it with a counter engagement, but yeah, certainly not feeling that great. Catapult in mid isn't being killed off right, but he's going to get a couple of pop hits on the tower at the very least, as the Dire tier 1 tower in the mid lane's getting kind of low. But it's Nigma who's making a smoke play, trying to look for this Alchemist. Ramsey's hyper aware of this though.
Radiant
Oh
are
yeah.
scanning. Dire are
Goodness.
scanning.
Illusion.
Ramsey, no, the greed, he can't resist the carrot. There comes the silence, the TP's coming through thick and fast. Are they going to be here in time to save the Alchemist? I don't think so. Everything being thrown away at Alch. They will bring him down. Supernova in the backline's going to force back the side. Or are they? They drop the Chrono Spear down onto the Enchantress. She's going to get crushed here. The arrow's going to come through, snipe off Kuro. It looks like the Earth Spirit could be in some trouble. Can't get that roll away. Too much damage onto him. He's going to fall as well. 3 heroes dead on the side of Just Era. And Nigma, they come in, they dive deep, and they find themselves some big kills, and all due to the greed of Ramses. He knew they were there, you know, everyone's been in that situation, but he just like, maybe I can farm some ancients. Meanwhile, oh, what? Oh my goodness. Sumail finds a huge pick off at the back of that one. That is huge. Oh my god. Yeah, freebie for Sumail. He really is. Yep, good damage as well. All around a pretty nice item. What do you think he builds after the Axe though? Because he's really close already.
Over here now.
Jump in onto the Alchemist once again in the top lane. A big long zip with the silence coming out onto Ramses. It's all looking like he's going to fall for a second time back to back. They are taking down this Alch again and again. But Sumail's coming forwards here with solo. Maybe looking for something. Such value.
Dire's bottom tower.
And I mean, it's been such an aggressive game from Nigma. They haven't really bitten into the net worth advantage of Just Era that much, but you know, when you're playing into an out, this is something. Oh, jumping forward, yeah, trying to bring down the Witch Doctor. Being one of the backlines. The Sun's come down to the Enchantress. Not the best target. She's not really taking much damage. Nice to go. Oh my goodness, okay, Kuro's just going to get deleted. It looks like Zayac is heading the same way, trying to get off that roll. Not going to happen. They have forced out the Supernova, so they're probably going to be relatively happy with the one-to-one trade here. Let's see, I don't think this is over here as no one's threatening forward. I mean, despite everything, no one was able to finish off a pretty decent timing on his Guardian Creep, so he's still a pain in the ass in these team fights. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very creative build, should say. Yours onto the storm, they're trying to finish him off, but Slardar comes in to tank the arrow, and now they jump forward onto Sumail. He's being beaten on down, and with that Maledict on him, he is going to fall. Sumail will fall. Meanwhile, Ramses, he pops the ultimate. He's thinking of coming into this one, the madman. He's going to do it, jumping forward onto Mind Control, a buyback from Sumail. They really want to make this fight work for them. They might just do it as they jump forward to the mine, but Mind Control slithers up to that high ground. No one's still chasing. Sumail joining in as well. Will they be able to finish the job? Arrow comes through, lands onto Kuro. They want Mind Control. They'll have to settle for the Witch Doctor, though. With that cask bouncing around, they won't be able to bring down Mind Control. He's going to get away. The buyback means very, very little in the end for 404.
We'll take that.
Oh, waiting on the high ground. Enchantress, she's being cautious about this one. Not running up that high ground willy-nilly, but it's not going to make a difference. They are still going to get that kill as Storm immediately gets his TP cancelled. He has got a zip away. No mana left now. And they're pinging this out. Zayac's saying, hey guys, he's got magnetized. Yeah, he could go for this if he wants. Miracle's going to jump on him as well. They try and get the turnaround onto the Earth Spirit. They've got the Moonlight Shadow though, and here comes the big boy. Alchemist joins the party, and Weeha can do nothing but fall to the might of Ramses. Now look towards Miracle. Miracle doesn't have that much mana either. Does have one more time. What gets him away from Zayac as Kuro comes in from the side. He's got his stun as well. Mind Control, Miracle, Kuro, they're all here. A lot of damage coming down onto Noah, but it gets cancelled out by Ramses. He's just sitting on the front lines. Mind Control might be losing his life, but he's turning it around onto the Alchemist. Alchemist with that BKB. Still getting right-clicked down, but he's actually getting up that on. He gets himself back with the edge of the ring. He keeps himself alive. Slardar going to get thrown up into the air. The roll on forward along with the arrow connecting pretty nicely onto Mind Control, but he's too tanky for them to finish off, and that egg in the back line is doing so much work. Sumail is going to drop in the end. The stun lands onto 2. Oh no, Zayac is going to get caught out along with no one here. They both fall. Ramsey still wants to fight. He still wants to try and make something happen here, but it's just not going to go down that way. He is going to lose his life, and no one as well is going to be the final kill for the side of Nigma, making it a full 5-man team wipe. It was messy, it was dirty, it was down in the mud, but Nigma get the full 5-man wipe, and Miracle ends it with the triple kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
Oh no, and the Storm isn't done. They'll take Roshan. They'll take another kill at mid. They have just found their feet here, Nigma. They've tied their shoes tight, and they are just giving 404 a good old kicking, really.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now they're just so strong. Oh man, so low. He just considered coming up that high ground, and just for that he gets killed. That is how vicious Nigma are feeling right now. They know how strong they are. They still have this chrono. You know, they've got a 5-man wipe, they got an Aegis, and they still have chrono up. You bet they're not stopping here. Smoke up. No one could be a very, very good target for them to find. As Zayac heads up the cliff, there will be no saving no one here. He's just going to fall, and Zayac realizes that, gets himself away, and Aaron's going to catch out the Slardar, or maybe give Sumail enough space to jump into the trees and get that TP out.
Illusion?
Nigma just infesting the side of the map before 404. As Ramses will get himself away as well. Won't lie, I was worried about the blind chrono, but Ramses wasn't. Yeah, that ain't feeling too tight. Feel good at all.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's true. Too much damage pouring out of Miracle at this point. But they're putting some pressure on top. Ramses, solo. They're in the area. Zayac and Sumail both backing them up, looking for maybe a cheeky play here. The Yours comes down onto the Alchemist. This is from GH here as he's trying to control him up. Meanwhile, Kuro taking a decent amount of damage from Solo. Tries to go for the ultimate, immediately cancelled out here as they will get on top of Kuro and bring him down. But Ramses needs to leave. The Supernova might actually stun them. No. Ramses gets himself just out of range. And it looks like under this Moonlight Shadow, they're going to back out on the side of 404. All things considered, a pretty good engagement for them. They get the support kill and they get themselves away, along with a Supernova being used from Nigma. This is about as much as they could have hoped for.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Long zip onto no one here. Silence is going to come out as well. Methinks his Venomancer could be down. The heals from Solo might be enough. They're actually turning this one around. They got the heals, they got the damage. Down goes Wee. Too deep, too hard. Wee goes down again. 50 seconds on the sidelines for him. Huge overextension.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A soldier's fortune.
Yeah.
Time is money.
Yeah, it's, again, just so much damage on this Void. Really, really hard for the Alchemist to actually frontline if he's ever got that Corrosive Haze on it. We, once again, flying on through in the middle lane. Not tired of these big, long zips, that's for sure. Still feeling the confidence, especially with Miracle here to back him up. What's the deal with the Yules on the Phoenix?
The prize is mine.
Huzzah!
Yeah, true enough. Just the fail-safe to always get off that Supernova.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Makes sense to me. Ooh, a double damage rune.
Double damage.
Here I am. Where's the party?
Vanish.
Alex still a thing, but the Aegis has gone in 15 seconds, so really, I mean, Nigma haven't gained much more after this kind of cascade of plays revolving around that Aegis, but since that moment, it's kind of been 404, which have been getting away with this game currently and pulling things back in their favor, which has got to be a concern, especially with the Abyssal Blade now up on the Alchemist. That's some hard lockdown to possibly bring down this storm.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He didn't have any mana. This guy. Jumped in, stun, no one. Could be in some trouble as he jogs down that ulti in the front lines, but with the ultimate coming down from Kuro, they might bring him down. The Silence comes in, but a great Chronosphere onto 3 heroes. That's going to be 1, 2 kills, and maybe even 3. A Solo could be in some trouble, but Ramses comes in, drops the stun onto the face of Void, has the Abyssal Blade, uses it, but gets caught out just on the side of that Lotus. Now they'll turn around, try to bring down the egg. It will pop, but they look back in towards the Alchemist. Ramses getting low, the stun comes through, but it's Zayac who comes in, turns the tables onto Miracle. Ramses will lose his life as well. Can he get out of this one? Doesn't look like he can. He's going to lose his life behind mid-control. He is also going to fall, and that's everybody dead on the side of Nigma. It comes barreling back in the other direction. How are these fights so different? I mean, this time it's 4 for 5. There were a lot of buybacks thrown in from the side of 404, though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Huge. Also, a massively well-timed bash from the Abyssal Blade is what led to that Void's death. As having some troubles for GH up in the top lane here. Looks like he's got himself caught out a little bit. Throws down that load bomb to himself, but unfortunately it was pre-silent, so he gets silenced up afterwards and can't get the jump away. And that's GH falling for a long, good night.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. To be fair, he's so obnoxious solo. Like, people always say he's one of these players which just never feels good to kill him, because every time you kill him, he's probably happy about it. Like, he's probably achieving some 4D chess goal which you haven't considered yet. Roll in into the mid lane. Oh, Zayac actually connects on the back line, gets the void, but might have realized that he's bitten off a bit more than he can chew. But it's the side of 404 which are being aggressive, and the side of Nigma which are getting themselves back. I'm guessing because they don't have a Chronosphere, as Zayac will fall instead. And now, well, mind control in the river. It's still going to die. It doesn't make a blind bit of difference. The Slardar will fall, and that's going to be a trade. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Nigma still want to go though.
Gotcha.
They have indeed. Tanai on the DD is no one's very last move before he quickly gets demolished. Nice little pick off from Nigma here. Doesn't really cost him anything either.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant are scanning.
18 seconds. It's not long at all.
Radiant's courier
Bye, little
has been
courier.
killed.
Regeneration.
Run, little centaur, run. There's no place for you. 3, 2, 1.
Radiant's
Hello,
top
Roshan.
tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah. Give them the out information. Oh, it got Midas. Miracle's just like, oh, thank you very much. They're picking it out, but there's nothing they can do about it. There's absolutely nothing they can do about this Roshan attempt. It's very much belongs to Nigma, unfortunately. For the side of 404, he leaves himself those critical kills. 30 seconds still left on the Venomancer, and that is going to give the free Roshan the way off Nigma.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Soldier's fortune.
Yeah, true, dual purpose.
Vanish.
And a nice bit of attack speed as well, don't forget, for the egg. They're setting up for Miracle here, but he is,
Yes.
he's still pretty hard to kill, but the arrow will okay, never mind, he's easy to kill. Just as I predicted. Goes down very quickly and easily.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, it's just a mask of Alice, right, yeah. Yeah, I love that little assassination team there, though, from Zayac and Sumail. Like, just some really nice two play. You know, some really good players playing their heroes to the highest performance. 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a game of fantastic fights. I think GH and Kuro also, that support duo, have been the deciding factors in these fights. You know, when they have an outstanding fight, then it feels impossible for 404. You know, they get the big wipes. But if we have a misused Supernova or something like that, then there's definitely some problems for the side of Nigma.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah. To be fair, he's very clear. Like, he had an AC in his dead courier, which put him back pretty significantly. But that's now going to get delivered. So that's about 3 minutes late. So he's got 5 slots and 3.6k towards his next item if you want it, but yeah. Definitely not where you want your alchemist to be, though. Definitely want to be way ahead. I mean, it's the net worth lead, right? I mean, at the top of the screen, that less than 1k gold advantage for Nigma is not where 404 want to be at all. Yields out onto G8. Sumail might want to start this fight. The arrow's going to connect, but I'll jump immediately onto the Marana, but he's going to yield a Goose Scepter himself up. Meanwhile, they'll just jump onto the Void, but he drops off down the Chronosphere to try and turn it around. Alchemist going to be in some trouble. He needs some help right now, but there's nothing this team can do about it. They're blocked out by the Chronosphere. Miracle having a free time right now. Kuro is the only one who's really died on the side of Nigma along with GH, and now, well, they're going to jump in with a decent amount of damage come down from the Marana, but it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. With their alchemist dead, there is nothing to stop this Void rampaging through the team fight and getting himself kill after kill after kill, and now they'll see Solo, and he's going to fall as well. It's an ultra kill for Miracle as they take down everybody on the side of 404. Nigma, that was a very clean fight for them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, and Poro, Enchantress, you know, she spent a whole game building this Solar Crest, tried to use it onto the Alchemist inside the Chronosphere. I mean, didn't manage to get it off fine, but it just didn't make enough difference. Miracle was still able to chew through him with all that damage he had.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now yeah, with the AC even as well.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He is. And Nigma take themselves a middle lane of barracks here, cementing their victory in that team fight. Now up to a 10k gold lead. It shoots up 11k now as well. My God, they just get so much from that last fight. 11k gold in the past minute. It's an absolute skyrocket for them. Look at this net worth graph. I mean, from the yeah, really just huge change. The biggest it's been all game, in fact. Ouch. Either it seems problematic. They're coming up to the high ground. No one is going to scout them, but I have a feeling he might be in a spot as bottom. There's a pile of the Venomancer, though they'll keep him alive there with that Ghost Scepter, but in the backline, they're going for the big target, but Wheat takes a step too far. He's going to lose his life. Ramsey's now turning around, bashing into the Slardar. No one has lost his life, however. Kuro just trying to go for Solo in the backline, so Zayac will come through and size him up, but as Ramsey's who has gone down as Miracle joins the engagement and gets the easy kill. Meanwhile, Sumail trying to chase down Kuro will be able to do so, but now needs to run for his life. The rest of Nigma are coming, and they want to bring down Sumail, and they're just going to drop a Chrono down onto him. They know how important he is, and they will get that kill. And now they just continue on, looking for Zayac as well. Zayac does get that roll away. Miracle still wants to keep on chasing. He's got another time walk. Zayac trying to play around, kicks him back, playing some neat Dota here, and he's got a blink dagger in 1 second as well. Zayac just baiting him. Miracle can't find the kill. Zayac gets away. Very cute gameplay from the Earth Spirit, but unfortunately doesn't change his very dire situation they're in right now as Nigma come looking for the tier 4s. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that item.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Nah, he did that. He's just balling around having some fun. But well, now up to an 18k gold advantage for Team Nigma as they take this game by the horns and just continue smashing down on the side of 404. Though no one's picking out mind control here. They want to fight whilst this Chronosphere is down, but Blink Away is available for mind control as he gets himself back. Oh God, well, I mean, I wouldn't have guessed it, but it is indeed the Faceless Void. So he sells that Midas, grabs himself the Butterfly. Hey, this guy is huge. Oh, and even in ninja gear. Why not? Why not? Nigma looking like this one could be, I don't want to say too soon, but it's looking like it could be in the bag for them. Then with this next Chronosphere, it's going to be incredibly difficult for Just Era to actually fight up into them. I am worried about the chances for this team currently. They want to keep on fighting once this Chrono's down, but I mean, Nigma are not going to make it easy for them. They're not going to risk any of their players. They're just playing as a tight group of 5, and this Chronosphere is going to be back in 15 seconds. What has to happen in these team fights for 404 to win? What should we be keeping an eye out for? Poking. Ramsey, is he doing a bit more than poking onto the Slardar now, trying to bring him down, but Miracle, he's on top of him. Look at the damage coming down from Miracle. They're trying to kick it back. Great plays coming down from Flag, but it doesn't make a difference. They'll still lose Ramsey. They'll throw Sumail up into the air, and when he comes back down again, he's going to get finished off very quickly, and that's a dive back from the Mirana. Look at the Chronosphere, the Enchantress run around in circles because they know the game is over. It is done. It is over. The GGs are called. A nice victory chrono from Miracle as Nigma will tie off game number 1 with an 18k gold advantage at 40 minutes into the game. A beautiful game from them. It really did come down to kind of this cascade of mistakes up on the top side of the map as Nigma were able to turn that crazy fight without their Chronosphere.